YouTube subscribers, it's me, eDEYa. I'm in South San Francisco. I had like such a horrible morning this morning. I have it all on video and everything, but it's gonna be a bitch to try to get that all like edited, because there's so many moments in there that are just like so unfair how life just like kind of throws this stuff at you. I mean, this shit has been like bothering me for some long time, and nobody knows how difficult it is, like how much is working behind the ranks and stuff. It's just like they kind of just assume that, oh yeah, you're in a good mood and you're happy and you're smiling, so that must mean that you're still able to do whatever, you know. And they can't see the troubles that go behind everything, and there's more than just a normal regular person. I mean, I got voices telling me that they're God and Jesus and all kinds of stuff, right? And then they have sabotage, shutdowns, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't explain all of it, but it just sucks because it just feels like these voices are in tune with shit that just wants to shut me down, and nobody can ever understand it. So these people that are just asking me for money or asking me for some way to help them or like whatever, you know, like Uber can't tell. Uber doesn't know. It's not their business if they know that I'm going through some shit or not. I mean, like, even you guys don't have no idea, so I shouldn't even bring it up. So I have to carry this with me on my own, by myself, which sucks. And it makes me cry, it makes me sad. And then when I start crying and being sad about it, I have to listen to these stupid voices telling me, oh yeah, you're a crybaby, you're whatever. And they're all happy because I can't do things. Just bear with me, is what I'm saying. Just bear with me. I know that it's difficult for me to be cool, or difficult for me to be like on top of the format for YouTube. I know it's taking me a lot of time to get used to how YouTube works and all this stuff. And I know that it's like, I mean, by now I should have like more than 1,000. I watch other YouTubers, they have like good amounts of subscribers, and yes, they have good standing with it, and I'm just trying my best, you know what I mean? I'm not exactly the most handsome person or the most educated person or have anything really to contribute towards my channel, and at the same time I'm still living life, which is so difficult because I'm coming from homelessness, and I have to deal with people that are assholes in my building, and I have to deal with Uber and lIFe. Like, they don't care if I'm like dying out. I have to deal with addiction, you know what I mean? Like, those aren't your problems, and that's not what you want to hear, and that's not what you want to be a part of, you know? But today is just a lame ass day, and I'm so fucking tired of having to do so much just to get by, and still be called loser, and still be called all kinds of names, and still be expected to show up and do things. And I show up and I do things beyond normal stuff. I just want to fucking give up. My point is that I'm not Superman. I'm not Superman. I know this.
The doors are about to close.
I'm not really a normal person either, because I have all these problems. But it's not your fault. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter because it's not your fault anyway. But I get to tell you how I got through it. I get to tell you how I did get through it. Okay, so when I was down and out and there was nobody helping me, there was no way to get through it, I didn't even pray. I didn't even ask Jesus for any help or anything. I just went through and did everything on my own.
Unlikely event of an evacuation. During an onboard emergency,
sorry, somebody's talking.
Until a crew member or emergency responder provides instructions.
Yeah. Wait for a first responder. Yeah. Okay, anyways. So Uber gave me this trip, right? And it didn't give me a cancel button. For some reason, it just didn't give me a cancel button. So I had to deal with this trip. I communicated with the customer and told the customer, yeah, I'm going to go get your car and I'm going to bring it down to you. But I didn't know that Avis down here closes at 12 o'clock at night, or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was working my way all the way from from San Francisco to South San Francisco, and I didn't have no money to get on the train or anything. So I had to ask people for money to get on the train, and I spent a lot of time doing that. And finally, one guy said, "Okay, I'll help you get down to South San Francisco." I told Uber all of this. Uber knows that I didn't have enough money to get down here and everything. They just didn't care about it. So it was up to me to make that. The guy let me on, and I made it through, and the store was closed. So I made it down here for nothing. I told the customer was like, okay, thank you for trying, and that was it. And I'm still just like without nothing. So I told Uber, I was like, hey, I made it down here. Can you please pay me? They paid me $20, just $20, whatever, even though the trouble went through. And that was it. Now I'm just bummed out because I'm just like, man, I go through so much trouble for so many people all my life. And there's never anything out of it. Why do I have to act like that? Why do I have to reach out so much to help other people when there's no like reward, or there's no I spent all my life thinking, yes, I should help my people. I should help anybody who asks me to help them, and I should do what I can for whatever reason to help them. But that's not true. You cannot help people if you just cannot help people. There's no way you just can help people. You have to be just rigid and say no. It's the only way you will make sure that your life is better. It's just by saying no to people. About that guy that lent me the money to get down here. Well, he was still in the idea that I gave him, which was my idea was to get down here to help somebody else. And what that happened was the store was closed. I couldn't help the person anyway. So his money that he spent on me coming down here was for nothing. I wish I could just give him back his money so that way he knows that. I wish I had known that the store would close at 12 so that way I could But here's the thing, you don't think about the past. You don't think about the troubles it caused you. You don't think about like, oh man, that guy spent his money, and you don't think about those things. You think about moving forward. So that's all in the past. From now on, you just think, okay, the rest of the day will go well. I still have a chance to make more money. I have a chance to make up my own the rest of my life. And this time I will not freak out. I will not accept trips that are like out of city. And I will just continue on. That's it. Something might change. I'm on my way back to the city again for my third time being out of the city for nothing. So from now on, this point on, I'm not gonna be sad about what happened this morning and stuff. I'm just gonna hope that the rest of the day will go well, and I'm gonna try to keep myself not thinking about the past, but thinking positive towards the future. And that's going home. That's it. There's nothing else that I can think about. except for
This is
making this
northbound
video.
local train 621 making all stops to San Francisco.
Okay,
Next
so I'm
stop.
going back to San
Caution.
Francisco.
The doors are about
So
to
I had
close.
such a horrible
For your
morning,
safety, please stay
but
clear of the
it's
doors
over
and
now.
hold on.
Now I'm just waiting for the rest of the day, and I get to make you a video for you guys and just talk to you guys. I didn't have anything planned today. I was hoping that we could just do cars today. So that's what happened. I just didn't have the money to get out of the city. And I helped Mom yesterday, so that's good. I don't want her to ever feel like I burdened her, or she was a burden to me.
22nd Street.
Because she's not a burden to me. I love Mom. If I had 20 cents in my pocket and she asked me for 20 cents, of course I'd try to give her 20 cents. I made it though. After 2 days of not making it, I made it. I'm waiting for the train to pass this tunnel, so that way I can just like continue on with my journal. It's so difficult for me to let myself like to drop everything and just like try to remember that, you know, I moved on. Because I'm still suffering the pain from having to go through so much trouble, but I'm trying to let it like run its course and just like let me be happy again with. But at the same time, I still can't trust that none of that other stuff will come back up again. I don't believe anything voices say, and I don't agree with anything they say about me. I guess, I mean, I don't know, these voices are so annoying. And I have no friends to turn to. Honestly, I don't have any friends. All I have is Yuma, my dog. Nobody could ever understand anyway.
Now approaching.
I have 873 subscribers to my channel. But I can't reach out really to any of them and just be like, could you listen to me for a little while? Could you be my friend? I can't do that because I don't know any of you, and all you guys do is rely on my my videos to for you to know who I am. But then at the same time, I think that you know who I am. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know who you are. How can somebody live at some place for 25 years and not make any friends? It's so weird. Look at these places. I don't know how other people make friends. I really don't know how they do. I think they came made with friends. I don't know. It's important that I don't pity myself either. I can't pity myself. But I can't help it sometimes because it just sucks. Life just sucks. And it's just like, I wish that life didn't suck this much. And no one could ever know except, it's just not, ugh.
This is northbound local train 621 making all stops to San Francisco. Next stop, San Francisco.
Okay, so this is what I could do. Let's think about the positive things that have been happening. The positive things that have been happening and not the negative stuff that has been happening. The positive thing is that even though I didn't have no money, even though I could not get to the Harbor Way, like on my own, I had to ask somebody. And then asking somebody actually introduced me to getting my card full. So whoever this person is that hooked me up with this, I love him. I love him forever. And he helped me get to Harbor Way to make sure that I could get this job done. When I got to Harbor Way is when I realized the office was closed. So thank you, whoever that person was. that means like whoever is humanitarian, who actually cares about another person, that cared enough to pay my way, I appreciate that person. And there's very rare of that person, especially in San Francisco, California. If I can, I will pay that person back. And what else did I get out of it? Okay, I also learned that I am able to think of things to make it to somebody if I have to, you know, because I made it with my trip. I just didn't make it on time, that's all. And I learned that I can't rely on Uber, even though they're the ones that are sending me out there and stuff. I can't rely on them. And I'm also learning to never blame anybody else except for myself. So I have to realize that I'm the one that's in trouble. But I already know that though. I mean, like, I don't have money to be spending on trains to go this way or that way. And I am never to give up. Ever to give up. I never should ever give up. Because there's always going to be somebody or something that will understand and help me through it. I think I've taken up a lot of your time, so I'm just going to say goodbye right now. I'm back in the city. You heard it. I don't like to make this video all sad and boring anyway, but it's my Sunday anyway. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for listening to me rant and rave about this bullshit. I know that other people don't want to listen to it either, so adios.